welcome to part 2 of a 4-part free training series, Blueprint Reset. This complements the Dream Life Anchor program, which helps you become your own Hollywood producer and director of your own dream lifestyle. Now, people always struggle and find it difficult to find out and work out what they want. And people always ask themselves, what do I want? What's my purpose? And it's really important to get clear about these things before you write your dream life script. And no matter who you are, everybody has a calling and a purpose in this world. So in part 2, we share with you some tricks to find out what is your calling, what is your purpose if you're struggling with this. And if you stick around for the 4-part free training series, we will offer you a beautiful gift, the Power of the Body Language, to help you on your way to success. So I'll see you on the inside. Here's to your success. Much love, Claudette. Hi, this is Claudette McCauley, and I'm very excited to present to you part 2 of the 4-part training series, Blueprint Reset. Anchor your dreams by getting clear. So the first step in the Dream Life Anchor process is to get clear on what you really want. From a blank slate, you can create anything you set your mind to. Some people find it really difficult to work out what they want. So I'm going to share with you some tips to help you break through this so that you can get clear on what you really want. It's really important to get clear on what you really want before you start writing your Dream Life Anchor script story. When people talk about their purpose, they tend to talk about it in the future. However, we've already established the future doesn't exist. We only ever live in the now. And when people explore their purpose, they'll normally ask themselves questions like, where am I going? What am I supposed to do? What is my direction? And what goal do I need to achieve in order to get there? To really find our true purpose, we must sit in the being part of ourselves and sit in that moment of awareness to allow us to contemplate what our inner purpose is. And here we can see clarity on what our true mission or purpose is for this life. The true purpose of life will not be found on the outer level. And no matter how weird or odd it is, I believe that every single one of us has a calling and a purpose in life. Knowing your purpose is what will give you a deep sense of peace and satisfaction. It will drive you forward. And it's important to be clear about this before you write your Dream Life Anchor scripts. So for those who are still struggling, I'm going to now share with you some tricks, almost tricks to trick the brain so that it can help come deep within you and kind of surface up to give you more clarity. Okay, so you need to answer the following questions. You can either allow yourself to respond, or you might want to get a pen and paper out to jot it down. What would you do if you only had 3 months to live? What would be the one thing you would do, and what would be your top 10? What would you do if fear and money was not a factor and you could do anything in the world? What's stopping you from living your best life? At your funeral, what would you wish people to say about you? A lot of people think that your life purpose has to be this big, overwhelming, impossible thing, but it's simply untrue. Your life purpose can be as simple as smiling at someone or making someone feel they matter. You do not know how much of an impact you could have on someone's life. In fact, I've heard of many tales where a single act of kindness has saved someone's life. Your words and actions may stick around with people long after you have forgotten them. What sort of impact do you want to have? And no, our life purpose doesn't have to be 10, 20, 30, 40 years old. It can be as short as long as we wish, and it can evolve and grow as we do. Just remember there are 4 key questions that you need to get clear on. 1. What do I really want? 2. What do I believe? 3. Why do I want it? And 4. What do I need to do to get there? Just asking these questions is an incredibly transformative process. So what kind of movie script, life script do you want to write for yourself? Have you ever seen the movie Dirty Harry, played by Clint Eastwood, where he says that famous line, "Make my day, punk"? Me personally, I found that to be the most satisfying part of the film because it otherwise lacked depth. However, this is because there was no evolution of character or transformation of the character. Alternatively, Gran Torino is another movie directed and produced by Clint Eastwood and is highly inspiring. He plays a disgruntled Korean War veteran, Walt Kowalski, who tries to reform his neighbor, a Hwang teenager, Theo Law, who tries to steal Kowalski's prized possession, a 1972 Gran Torino. And in this movie, Clint Eastwood's character, Walt Kowalski, goes through an evolution, a total transformation of consciousness. This is a good reflection of what would be considered a good life, an opportunity to grow, evolve and transform, and probably shows Clint Eastwood's evolution in his own development. So in the Dream Life Anchor script that you create for yourself, it's not only about what you want to achieve or your final destination, but how you grow, evolve and transform and who you become along the way. So you can use your Dream Life Anchor to tap into your life purpose, and as a movie director you can write your own dream life script exactly how you want it to be. It helps us reach the deeper parts of ourselves because remember, we operate on an unconscious level through our thoughts and beliefs. Because the subconscious mind, remember, does not know the difference between past, present or future. And in fact, we've already established that there is no past and future, there is only the now. So that's why we have to be very careful what our thoughts and feelings are in the moment. Because this is what we're sending out to the universe, saying, this is what I want, this is what I want. Like a radio beacon transmitting out to the universe, and of course it will respond accordingly. It wants to say yes to your desire, so if that's what you're putting out, that's what you're going to get back. So if you don't like what you're putting out, and you don't like what you're getting back, then yeah, you need to look at what you're putting out, so to speak. So feeling dissatisfaction is okay because it's propelling us towards growth and expansion. So bless your dissatisfaction and life challenges because it's allowing you to step into your greater self. Once you reach that goal, you will fill that space with another one. However, remember, just like Clint Eastwood's character in the Gran Torino movie, it's not just the destination that is important, but who you become in the process. Remember, you don't have to worry about paying bills. Yes, you do have to pay bills, but you don't have to spend wasted energy worrying about them. If you're worried about money in any shape or form, this is an opportunity for growth. If you want to think like a millionaire, become a millionaire, then you need to think to yourself, what sort of qualities do you think a millionaire might have? And then work on those. Do you think millionaires are worried about bills? Hell no, but they still pay bills. So this is just highlighting an area of growth and limiting belief. So part of staying present in the moment and our focus on experiencing love, joy, freedom and happiness is being aware of our negative beliefs and thoughts. If we're not in love, we are in fear. If you're experiencing fear, you're experiencing a limiting belief. It's actually taking you away from your dream of living a full, abundant, joyful life. So if you are experiencing a negative thought about money, for example, such as being worried about paying a bill, then bless it. Stop and bless it. And think of all the wonderful things that enables you to experience as a result of it. So therefore, replacing the feeling of worry and fear with gratitude and love. When you experience gratitude and joy, It's hard to experience fear or worry at the same time. It's either one or the other, if you notice that. So you simply replace and transform the negative emotions to the positive ones. So you have a negative feeling about money, for example, then acknowledge the feeling and then step right into your dream life script. So for example, I love doing what I do during the day and I earn passive income while I sleep. I'm a money magnet, an excellent money manager. I'm a multi-millionaire and have a multi-million-dollar business that earns me 100 net profits per year. Thank you. Thank you, thank you for my millions. I can pay bills effortlessly, with ease. Money just flows into my bank account easily and effortlessly. Yahoo! Mwah, mwah. I love you, money. Then keep talking to yourself until you feel rich, until this limiting belief is released from you. And then you just keep practicing and practicing and you get better, just like riding a bike or when you first learn to drive a car. So when we create positive imagery and positive affirmations, we are reprogramming our thoughts, our beliefs, our subconscious minds, and replacing negative beliefs with positive ones. If you do not honor life by honoring the now, then this is the future you will experience, because this is just an extension of the now. So this is what we do in the Dream Life Anchor script. When you write it, you're living your best life in the here and the now. Thank you for listening to part 2 of this Blueprint Reset training. Anchor your dreams by getting clear. It's really important that you find your purpose and your why. Each of us has a calling and a purpose. And I'll share with you some great tips and tricks on how to really sit with your beingness so that you can find out what that is. You need to get very clear about your life purpose, your beliefs and your goals. And this will allow you to anchor your dream life and create a blueprint which acts as a compass in the North Star, where you can navigate your pathway exactly by design. I look forward to sharing with you again in part 3, designing your dream life through your Dream Life Anchor script. Until then, here's to your success. Much love, Claudette.